I love using what God gave to me. It's so amazing. I can't explain it. Turning hope to reality. Touching your life with mine. Using the gift of my hands to create all I can.
Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. It's Tuesday, and I'm excited to be back with you today as we finish our Believe in Christmas wreath for our Christmas in July. So as you come in, make sure you say something so I know you're here watching, whether you're watching us live right now or later on the replay. And I always look forward to seeing how far our broadcast is reaching. So if you don't mind, would you drop your city and state in the comments? And finally, if you are brand new to my page, make sure you comment the word new. Let us know you're new so we can welcome you. And I'd love to have you as a part of our faith family. And I can't wait to see who will tune in today. We're going to go to the comments now. Let's see who we have. I see my mom has already made it. Hey, Mom, how are you? And I see Miss Valerie is here. Hey, Valerie. Oh, there's Michelle. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing? Y'all are coming in so good. So come on in. I am excited to be back with you, and I hope you're having an amazing day so far. I was working on a sublimation order before this live, and y'all, the heat from that and the heat from it being like 91 degrees today, those two don't mix. So I was like, let me turn the fan on. I'm trying to cool down. I think my air conditioning is having to work extra hard to make up for the heat that I was putting off with the order. So y'all, we're going to create that beautiful wreath. Who was here last time? Saturday. If you were here, raise your hand in the comments. Remember, we were starting a beautiful Believe in Christmas wreath. It had our traditional colors of red, lime green, and also white. I'm going to grab that wreath now so I can jog your memory. Let's see who was with us. And y'all keep coming in, commenting, letting me know you're here. All right, who was here last time? Who remembers this? Oh, love it. I love it, Michelle. Michelle's making a Christmas wreath too. Look at there. So this is our gorgeous beauty that we started last time. And the sign says, believe in Christ must Christmas. I love that. And it has a cross for the T. This sign is available in my shop should you need one. Let me tilt it so you can see it. There we go. Get that glare off of it. So if you would like one of those signs, you can absolutely place your order for it. So let's see. We have new people on our page on YouTube. So if you're one of those new people, thank you for being here. Make sure you comment. Let me know you're here. And I'd love to have you subscribe. And of course, my Facebook folks, I'm always encouraging you to join us on YouTube as well. That's where all of our videos live after they leave us here on Facebook. So make sure you do that, okay? All right, let's see, Mom. Yes, Mom was here. I remember that, Mom. Okay, so we are going to go ahead. I'm going to see if I can resize my screen a little bit because it looks a little smaller. They've changed up my software. I don't think I can. Let's see. Nope. I don't think I can. Okay. I'll have to play around with that. There's always something that they're changing. And that's with everything I've learned. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead. We added our sign last time. We added our beautiful ribbons. And we were getting ready to add a gorgeous bow. So let's grab the ribbons that we used last time. And I'm thinking we'll coordinate those 4 ribbons. I did grab a few extra ribbons just in case we wanted some others. Let me slide the wreath over here for just a minute. Let's grab those ribbons. I left everything right here, y'all, so I wouldn't have to go look for it. All right. So here are our 4 base ribbons. And then I want to see if maybe we're going to use anything else because I did grab a column like some fun ribbons. Let's see. I don't know if we want any of these. So let me show you what I also have. This one has, hey, Amy Michelle, look at it. You're here. How are you? This one has like some stripes and the dots. So we might add that for a little bit of fun. And then y'all, this one has light bulbs in it with those same colors. I think we're going to add some of that too. So what do y'all think? I like the choice of ribbons. And I think this is going to be beautiful. So let's get our bow maker. And then after we do this, we will embellish. So let me see how we want to place these now that we have a few extras that we might add in. I think I'm going to do it like that, y'all. So what do y'all think about that order? I'm going to start from my left, which is probably your right, all the way down. So let's try it. Let's see what we come up with. All right. So are y'all seeing cool? Is it hot for anyone else? Because I know it's hot for us here. And yesterday was my very first day back to work, y'all. So summer break is officially over. However, every July when I go back to work, I always say when I get off work, I go back to being my what? My summer self. So every day when I get off, I'm going back to summer break mode. I usually do that for like the first few weeks. Thank you, Michelle. All right, so let's go ahead and get our bow started here. And I'm excited to have y'all here. Can't wait to see what this one's going to look like. I think it's going to be gorgeous. I'm going to go pretty big on this one because I want it to sit nicely on our wreath to complement our sign. So we are just adding the ribbon in. Michelle, I was looking through my signs recently and I was thinking we need to do another live sale. Remember we did that last year? That was so much fun. And if you weren't here for that, we put the signs on sale and we did a live feature where you could grab those signs via the live. So I think we need to plan another one of those. So I'm getting rid of more inventory to make room for some new things that we have coming. All right, so here is the base layer of my bow. And let's get it all finished nicely so it looks the way we want it to look. And then I'll hold it up so you can see the base layer. We're starting with that green and white chevron looking ribbon. All right, what do y'all think? So this is our base for our bow. Does that look good? And it's that lime green. So that's going to really make our design pop. All right, and then let's bring in some of that red that we have featured in our wreath. And this one is a glitter, but I love it because it's not one of those messy glitters where it just sheds everywhere. So I love this one. Okay, so we're going to add in some glitter. And there's something about glitter at Christmas. It just really dresses up your home, whatever it is that you're striving to decorate. It will just elevate and totally transform your space, just having that little bit of glitter added. Oh, well, guess what? You know, I'll be glad to help you, Michelle. You can do it. I believe in you. We'll have to catch up too. I've been missing you. We've had a lot of things going on in the private groups. So that's been keeping me pretty busy. We have some new things coming up. And my private group the design I taught Sunday, I was telling them Saturday, I said, I don't know which design you all will get because I had another idea for something I wanted to teach, but I hadn't quite settled on it yet. So it'll probably be coming up in the next few weeks. So they're going to probably be totally shocked when I teach them this. But yeah, constantly adding new designs to our subscription groups. And if any of you watching, if you're interested in joining, we are accepting new members. So our enrollment is open. You are welcome to join us. That goes for anyone who is crafty. You don't have to have a business. We'd love to have you. All right, so let's see. Second layer is done. I've added in that glitter with the red. And let me hold it up again so you can see. What do y'all think? Look at that. Oh my goodness, y'all. It is looking so gorgeous on camera too. I can see what you all are seeing. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's bring back some of that green next. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to separate. Let me switch up. I'm going to switch up a bit. Let's bring in some of that. Remember, I found this one on my counter back there, the one that has the light bulbs on it. Let's do that. That's going to be gorgeous next. And that's what I love about the ribbons. There's no right or wrong. It's just really a designer preference as you're creating. All right, so we're adding in. This one is popping all of those colors back into our design. Hello, my brother has made it. How are you? So happy to have you. Hope you're staying cool. As I said, it is super hot here. Okay. This will give us something fun in our bow. Yeah, I'm doing well. Trying to go back to my summer self every day when I get off work. That's my little thing that I do in June or July, rather. All right, so we've got our Christmas lights added in our bow design. This ribbon is gorgeous. I'm trying to think. I guess I've used this one before it was open, but I don't remember having used it before. Maybe I did, y'all. I don't know. That sort of happens when you have a lot of ribbon. All right, look at the bow now. Can y'all see how that's really making it pop? With the Christmas lights being added. Okay, so now let's go grab that red and white. I like to call this like my candy cane stripe. Let's add some of this one in. So what are y'all up to right now? Well, there is Miss Trina. Trina, you are fine. I'm just happy you're here. How are you doing? We are making a bow for that wreath we started last time. So we can finish decorating it. So you really have not missed anything at all. Yep, Christmas in July. That's right. We start early. And I think Hallmark was the first one to do it, if I remember correctly. And then it's like a lot of places do it now. And speaking of which, I haven't even watched any of those movies lately. Every July, though, I used to look forward to it. I know Melissa and I have talked about that before. I don't know if she's on right now. She'll see it on the replay, I'm sure. But yeah, love Christmas in July. All right, so we're going through creating a layer for each of our ribbons so that they can have their own little spotlight in our bow. And this is shaping up nicely. And you know, if you end up decorating with a wreath like this, If you needed coordinating bows to hang on your candle stems or sticks, lanterns, I can, of course, also create a matching bow for you. I know, right, Miss Trina? Let me hold it up so you can see it now. It's getting pretty big. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Those colors are gorgeous. All right, we're going to bring back our lime green now. Another glitter. This one, too, is just like the other. I love it because it doesn't like shed all over the place. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to do it about right here. Thanks, brother. Let's bring our green, make that a little bit shorter. There we go. So has school started back for any of you all? I know our students start in 2 Mondays, so they'll start on the 28th. What about you all? When does school start back for your students? We're on a modified year-round schedule, so that's why we go back early. So beyond, let's see, Labor Day, I think our first break will be October. We'll have like our intercession. So even though we go back early, I look forward to those breaks when they roll around. Okay. Bring this one in just a little bit more. Let's see. Miss Trina says September in New Jersey. Okay. And you meet the teachers on the 29th. Okay. I think we have our open house on the 24th. So our students get to meet their teacher before they start. So that'll be next Thursday, actually. So if you're in our business group, we'll be changing our schedule for our class next week. So I'll be at school for open house. So I'll get with you all on that change. All right, we have the lime green added. Yep, so we get a week off in October for intercession. Then we have a week off for Thanksgiving, 2 weeks for Christmas, a week for winter intercession, February usually, and a week for spring break, usually in April around Easter. So yeah, so it makes up for it, the going back early. All right, take a look now, y'all. Can y'all see that? Look at that bow. Oh my goodness. Isn't that lovely? All right, we have one more. We're going to finish it off with my little fun ribbon. Remember, I told you I wanted to add the one that has the dots and the stripes. So we're going to finish it off with this one. And this will be our last ribbon that we add. Okay, his schedule sounds like that too. Gotcha. Yeah, a lot of districts are doing that now. I know my school was the first one to start it here in our district. They piloted it, and then now the entire district is on that model. Thank you, Miss Trina. I love these colors. And these are actually my colors that I decorate with too. I just thought about that. So my Christmas tree, I always do like the lime green and the red. Sometimes I'll throw in a white. And then on our main door, I have an ornament wreath that's made up of ornaments in the 3 colors: lime, green, red, and the white. And it is beautiful. I have to show that to y'all again at some point. Maybe I can show you this month. I'll just have to go grab it. All right. I think our bow is done. I just finished that top layer. And then we're going to get it tied off, and I'll show you all what it looks like. Let's put our ribbon over here. Okay, oops, I dropped that one. I'll get it in a minute. Hope y'all are loving it too. All right, let me get a pipe cleaner so I can tie it down. Right here. That went kind of fast too, didn't it? All right. So I'm just going to hold all of this goodness in my hand. I don't want to drop it because it is so beautiful. This would look gorgeous as a tree topper bow too. If you needed a bow for your Christmas tree, again, y'all, you can match things. I'm all about coordinating sets. So if you have this on your wreath, you could easily have a complementary bow that's on your tree or your lantern or whatever it is you decorate with. Okay. So now we're ready to tie everything off so we can get it added to the wreath because that was the whole point of this. All right, so our bow is pretty much fluffed, but once we get it on the wreath, I'll fluff it out a little bit more. Okay, so here is our wreath. And then now we're going to go ahead and get our bow added. So let's add our bow on this side, just like so. I want to add it right in there. So I'm going to make sure I feed it in carefully. Yes, Miss Trina, it will. And at the end of our live, I'm going to show you some other options that you can use to coordinate with this wreath. All right, y'all had to kind of stand up first to see where I was headed with this. Okay. Y'all have any questions so far? What do y'all think? Okay. We'll fluff everything out again in just a minute. Make sure this is where I want it. All right, so I'm not going to tighten it completely. I'm just going to start tightening it just a little. Just like so. Thank you both so much. Okay. All right, pulling it just enough. Then we're going to look at it, see if I got it where I wanted it. I think I did. Yep. All right, so let's go back through first. Let's do another fluff. I'm just going to open those layers. That's what I love because it's that wired ribbon. Everything fluffs open nicely and does exactly what you want it to do. You just take your hands and you can lift up the bow just like that. See how I'm taking this tail just like so and lifting it up. Just arch it just like that. Okay, so I'm going through and doing that for each of the layers that are in the bow, making sure I lay my hands on each, just like if you were putting up a Christmas tree. You take your time fluffing out each of those pine ties or those limbs. Okay. All right, now let's do our candy cane stripe. I'm going to separate those just like so. Okay, fluffing it out this way and that way. Let's do our lime green next. Just like so. Okay. And then we're going to end with our little dots and stripes. And if we need to trim anything else down, we will. So go ahead and trim this one. All right, are y'all ready to see it? Okay, all right, let me turn it around. See how we did. Whoa, that is looking gorgeous, y'all. Oh, yeah. I know Miss Trina is ready. She's been ready since last week. All right. I'm going to trim this just a little bit. That's what I love. When I get it on the wreath, I can make design choices and changes. I was telling my husband, what was that, Sunday? I said, it's like I'm an artist. I may not draw, but as I'm crafting these wreaths, it's like an artwork, like a piece of art. All right, y'all, here we go. All right, y'all, look at there. So look at that gorgeous bow that we have. Isn't that amazing? So we have a big, beautiful bow. Look at there. All right, so now let's decorate it some. And I was thinking we can add some fun embellishments. I did grab some ornaments for one. So I think we can add ornaments to it. And then we'll see maybe what else we might want to add. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. I had some ornaments already. Let's see. So when I get my ornaments, I just buy them in a big box like this. And this one had a white inside. So I hope I don't need more than one because I didn't grab any others. So we have some that are glitter, like so. Yeah, many forms of art, just like your music. And I know you know that, so I'm just saying it. Your music is art. So I think I want to stick with the glitter ornaments. So let me also point out that they have the shiny. And there's also like the matte. So I'm pulling out all just so we can see what we're working with. And let's see, I have two red over here. All right, and they're both shiny. Let's see. Just grabbing a few because I don't know what I want yet. So I'm going to grab another glitter. Don't see a matte in here, so we only have the gloss or the shiny and the glitter. And then with our white, we have just glitter on hand right now. Okay, so let's see what we want to do because I was thinking we could maybe add some ornaments around our wreath and just add them right there. And I'll show it to you in just a second. So that's one idea. And they're all beautiful, so it doesn't have to be the glitter. All right, so let me show you what I'm doing. So let me hold the wreath up and let's see. where you can see it. See right here, I can add like an ornament at the top. Let me do it where you can actually see it though. Let's put it here. I'm going to try to tilt it. See right there? I think we can add some ornament. But now I need to decide, do I want to do a cluster or do I want to only add that one? So let's see something real quick. If you've not ever tried this, this is something that you can also do on your Christmas trees. All you need is either wire or you can use the pipe cleaners like I use. I'm going to use this zip tie if it's long enough. And let's say I'm going to use some red in just a minute. So let me not do red because I have some more red of something else. So let's say if I wanted to put together a cluster of these. Normally I would glue these tops on, but I'm not going to glue them just yet because I don't know if I'm going to do this. But I can string multiple ornaments together like that. Can you see what I'm doing? And then I can make my own little cluster and have more than just the one. So maybe let's do a red and a green together. I'm going to do glitter like that. And see now, instead of having one ornament, you can hang two ornaments together on your tree. I'm going to try another red. I want to see what 3 would look like. What do y'all think about that? Y'all like that idea? We may not do this, but I'm just going to show you. So let's say if I wanted all these together, I'm just going to tie it just like so. And if I were putting it on my tree, I would leave a little loop so I could hang it. But see how now this is a cluster of 3 together? Just like that. So instead of being one ornament, it's now 3. And let's see if I like this on my wreath. Ooh, that kind of changes it up. We might do it, y'all. All right, let me trim this down right quick. So either way, I'm going to put one ornament here or multiple ornaments. Okay, Miss Trina, let me see if I can show you. I may have to do it. Let me try to tie it in before I do it permanently to show you. Miss Trina wants to see, so let me show her. I'm going to tie it in temporarily so you can see it. All right, Miss Trina. So I added it right there at the bottom. See right there where that ribbon is? You like that? So it's just giving it a little bit more pop. I think I like that, y'all. What do y'all think? Y'all like it? Because that's going to be a little extra on the wreath. Now, if we do it, I like the trio, I think. So let me look and see. We would need, I wish I had brought some more white. Oh, I have an extra white. Hold on. So maybe we can make a couple of trios. What if we do a couple of trios, a couple of like duets? Hey, Miss Lynette, thank you. Okay, so I think here's what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to glue these caps on so that they stay since I'm going to use them. I think all of these are already glued because I was going to use them on a tree. So let me make sure these stay. First of all, let's do that. Miss Lynette, I didn't know you were here. Did you just come in? All right. So I think that will take care of these, and then I just need to do the others. And we're going to alternate them. And I'm just going to use the pipe cleaner that's already on here because that worked when I was demonstrating it for Miss Trina. All right, so let's do that. And see, this is why I like to glue them because they pop right off. And I don't want any of my ornaments coming off. I did that before when I made some, like a garland for my husband's man cave. So he could put it on the fireplace. I really made it for me, right? To decorate his man cave. And anyway, I was just doing it fast and I didn't take time to glue them. And when I was taking it down, some of them fell. So I was like, oh yeah, before you hang this up, make sure you secure those really good. All right, so I'm going to just feed this in. Oh, you just got here. Okay. Well, perfect timing because we are decorating our wreath from last time. All right, there we go. So I got it in and I'm just going to twist it right in there. And it's not going anywhere. And I think we might put a couple of smaller balls on the end here. Let me grab some of those because I have those too. Let's get red. And let's see where my lime green is. Okay, so we'll pull the lime green out of this fall pack right there. All right, so after I do this first one, I'll show y'all what I did. So let's get a red, and then I need a lime green. I think this is going to look nice, y'all. We're doing something different. Oh, there's Melissa. Melissa, I was just talking about you. You like the white bulbs? Yep. I'm glad I thought of that too. Now, here's what I forgot to do. Well, no, I didn't because I said I only had 3 white. So every other one will have the white. That's what we'll do. There we go. All right, let me move that off the side. Let me show you how I did it. Can y'all see that? Look at there. So there are the 3 ornaments, and then I added the balls on the end. Let me zoom you in so you can see it even better. See how I add the 2 smaller balls on the end right there? Isn't that cute? All right, so let's keep doing that. We're going to do that every other one. I wish y'all could see it on my side. I didn't turn that camera on today, but that's okay. All right, so let's go ahead and trim these down while we're going. Melissa, let me think. Can somebody remind me, what did I bring Melissa's name up for? There's something I said that she probably knew. I can't remember. Who remembers what I said about Melissa? Melissa, you have to watch the replay if I don't remember. Because we were talking about the wreath. I think we were talking about, let's see, we were talking about staying cool. I can't remember. Melissa, it won't come to me. Maybe it'll come to me in a minute. Y'all love it? Yay. Because I said, Melissa will have to tell us when she gets here. And I said, she'll probably watch the replay. I don't remember what I was talking about. I don't know. Okay. All right, so I'm going to skip that one. Ooh, guess what? This is going to work out. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think this is going to work out to where I will always put it on the green and white ribbon, I think. Yeah, maybe somebody will tell us, Melissa, because it's not coming to me yet. Okay. All right, let's do a white this time. And I think I'm just going to thread it straight through. And our color combos, we can mix them. Last time I did the 2 red and a green, but we can mix them. There's no right or wrong here. All right, so let's just do all 3. I'm going to tie them right in here, just like so. Remember, I already glued these. You do? You love the light bulb? Oh, and guess what? I'm also glad that we added that ribbon with the light bulbs, right? With the, because that's bringing out the ornaments too. Even though that's not light bulbs, but it's just tying in with it. Hey, Miss Kathy, how are you? All right, so now we're going to trim it down. And then let's add red and green again. Let's get a red. And I just put these off to the side, y'all, so they wouldn't be in the way while we're rotating around. Okay, so we're going to add these to it, just like so. And it's just going to give us a little extra pop in our design. I don't think I've ever done them this short, so let me do it this way because I can't reach it. Yes, ma'am, I'm doing great. Thank you. Had a good day at work yesterday. One of my best first days since I've been there. And I actually texted that to my principal last night to let her know. So it was a very nice first day. So we've been working on back to school kinds of things, getting things ready for teachers and our upcoming meetings that we'll have, like professional development with them and workshops and all the things. All right, let me show y'all that one that I just did. So right here, look, it's working out too. And my private group will tell you, Miss Kathy, she's one of them. Things just kind of work out that way. I don't plan it, but look at there. It worked out again to where I was able to put those ornaments right there on that chevron ribbon. Let me slide back. Look at there. Isn't that gorgeous? So there we go again. Look at that. All right, how are we doing? All right, so let's keep going. So that's kind of our little rule there. We made up our own rule as we're going. Thanks, Miss Kathy. Just trim that one off. We don't need it. And I'll have to refluff the bow once I'm finished, but that's okay, y'all. I'm used to it. By the time we are rotating and moving everything along. All right, so I'm just tying these down from where we added our other ribbon. Melissa, I know, right? Because those are your topics. Food, the beach, or Florence. Let's see. Was it food? Were we talking about food? I don't think we were talking about food for a change, believe it or not. Maybe it was staying cool, Melissa, because I was talking about how it was hot. And I don't know, but something made me think about you. Look, now you're going to have me wondering. I have to go back and look at the replay too. Oh, thank you. Yes, ma'am. It was really good. And I've had a lot of first days as an educator. I don't say teacher anymore since I'm no longer in the classroom. So this is my 27th first day of school as an educator. And if you put together my first days as a student, let's see, 12 years of grade school plus kindergarten. So that's what, 13. 13 plus 27 is 40. And then I have 4 first days in college. So what are we thinking? 44 first days? Oh my goodness, y'all. 44 first days. That's a lot of going to school. I need to get one of those signs like the students have, you know, where it says first day of school and take a picture. Mom, you should do that for me. I could probably make one. Miss Trina, I was thinking about you today because I've been exploring something new that might work for what you were asking for when we were talking about, oh, I already have a red up here. Let's see. Well, I think I'm gonna need one more. Nope, this is it. Miss Trina was asking about a cover that she could put on her drink. So it's not quite what we were talking about, but I think it might work. So we'll talk about it again once I kind of think it through a little bit more. But I have been thinking about it and forget. All right. So y'all, I had a lime green already up here. So let's mirror. So this time for our last one, let's do 2 green and 1 red. Okay, so we're going to do 2 green and 1 red. Oh, that would be good. A wreath that says happy first day back to school. I love it. Yep, absolutely love it. We could do it. All right, so we have our 2 green, 1 red this time. All right, let's get these tied in. Then we'll add our little smaller balls to it just to embellish a little bit further. Because it's all about the detail, y'all. That's what I love. Okay, so let's grab a green and a red. Hey, Aunt Flo, you made it. How are you? I've got one more to take the ties off, y'all. I just got excited and jumped right ahead. So I'll go back and do that before I go forward. Did you go walk with the doctor yesterday, Aunt Flo, or you did the gym, I think Mom was saying? They've been exercising on Mondays. I'm so proud of them. My mom, my aunt. I've been just walking around in my house. Like I'll do my steps during the commercial break. And then Sunday, I was trying to get so much accomplished before going back to work that I almost got my 10,000 steps just walking around the house doing stuff. I'm doing well, Aunt Flo. Thank you. Thank you for asking. All right, let me show you that one. So you can see how I added it. So right here, that's the one I just did. Look at that. Let me zoom you in so you can see. What do y'all think about that? Okay, you went to the gym. Gotcha. Y'all like the ornaments? Isn't that cute? Oh, I love it. Okay, so let's see where we are. All right, so I just have 2 more, I think, to tie down, or 3 to cut and tie down. And then you'll see what my other idea was. We could add more ornaments. If we do, I don't think I'm going to do the 3. We'll just do like maybe 1, but I have another idea that we're going to try just to really jazz it up a little bit more. So is anybody else exercising or getting steps in the best you can during this heat? Oh, thank you. Yes, lime green. Isn't it beautiful? So yeah, this is my favorite color palette for Christmas. But y'all drop your color palettes in the comments. What colors do you decorate with for Christmas, or do you kind of just go with the flow, whatever you're feeling for the year, and you change it up every year. So let us know who has a constant and who changes up every year. All right, we're almost there. All right, last one. Oh, Miss Lynette, you change it up every year, really? Miss Kathy, you too? I didn't realize that. I know Miss Kathy has beautiful colors. So what are y'all having, like, you have ideas for what you're going to decorate with this year color-wise? Okay. All right, y'all, I got all the way around. So let me hold it up again so you can kind of see what it's looking like now that we have our ornaments added. All right, this is the start of it. Let me see if I can back up some. All right, can y'all see it? Make that light not shine on it. There we go. Everything's backwards, y'all, so it takes me a minute. There we go. All right, how's it looking for you? Oh, I love it. Miss Lynette says it makes it fun. You're not sure yet about this year. Okay. Oh, I love it. Miss Kathy has to hit you. I get it. I love it. All right. What do y'all think about the wreath? I'm going to clean my table a little bit. Not too bad today. All right. So I think to finish it off, we're going to add some glitter piggs. Yes, ma'am. I can't wait until you do that. So let me turn it back around. So I grabbed a couple of things. Now that we have ornaments, I'm thinking, though, that I probably won't do any more round pieces because we already have round. I want it to go for a different shape, but I am going to show you what I also selected just so you can see what some other ideas could be. And I found these in my supply stash. And if we don't use them today, we will use them. But y'all, look at these little fun picks. And these can be placed in your Christmas tree. When I see them, I like to place them in a wreath. Isn't that cute? So we have all colors of our wreath. The red. And it looks like this one has all red. This one has white, green. So that's an option that we have, but I think I'm going to hold off because we already have the roundness coming from our ornament. So let me show you what I think we're going to use. Oh, thank y'all so much. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to save those. So I think what I want to use instead, I found two things. Have some red eucalyptus, and it has the glitter. And then I love my floral leaves here. So these are like the leaves, but they're in the glitter with the red. So what do y'all think? Which one should we use? Should we use the leaves to finish off the rest? Or are you thinking maybe we go with our eucalyptus here? They're both beautiful. And it's just going to add a pop of that floral, but also glitter. And I wish I had green. I looked for lime green. I didn't see any lime green. We could add actual greenery if we wanted to, but I'm not leaning towards greenery. And I found this bush, which, look, it has loads of greenery. Hey, Miss Diane is here. Miss Diane, you like the leaves. Okay. Uh-oh, look at this, y'all. This one has like some pine. It has some looking like eucalyptus. It has leaves. I wasn't really thinking of going with this though, because I like the elegance of the glitter and all of that. All right, help me out, brother. Was number 2 the leaves? Because I really forgot which one I said first. So let's see. I think I said, was this eucalyptus? I guess, is that one? I don't remember. I'm sorry. Just help me. Which one? And sometimes, y'all, I have to kind of see both of them to know which one. I will go ahead and tell you they're both beautiful, so there's no right or wrong answer, okay? So as you are dropping your answers, your choices in the comments, let me go ahead and tell you there is no right or wrong to this. And it's designer preference. I don't know what the second thing was. Is it this one, brother? You know how it is. I think you and I have had this conversation before. You say something and then you don't remember like the order of what you said. So this one is like the leaves. And then this one is our eucalyptus looking bush. So I think. Oh goodness, here we go. Numbers again. All right. I'm going to call this number 1 then. This is number 1. And I'm going to put it in the order that y'all see it. So this is number 1 on your left. This is number 2. Because my aunt is saying 1. I don't even know what 1 is. All right, so my brother is saying eucalyptus. Okay, thanks, brother. So I think we have leaves. I think we have 1 vote for leaves. 2 votes for eucalyptus. Let's see. Got it. Thanks, Miss Diane. And thank you for being here. Miss Diane, are you new? Help me out. Let us know where you're watching from. So I will say I love Miss Diane's comment. She says too much, the thin leaf. So if we were to use this, we would definitely trim it down. We would not use it in this huge cluster. So in fact, we would probably use it about that much, 2 pieces, or maybe even 1. Okay. All right, y'all. So I guess I'm going to vote too. All right, let's see. Miss Trina says, I can't tell laying down, but I'm sure they will both work. I love it. Melissa's saying eucalyptus. Oh, Miss Diane is new, y'all, on YouTube. Can y'all welcome her? Here she is. Pensacola, Florida. Will y'all welcome her? You really don't, right, Miss Lynette? This is extra. All right, y'all. I'm going to make an executive decision because they're both beautiful. I think I want to try the leaves. All right, so you said leaves. You just happen to get inside my head, but guess what? They are both beautiful. They would both work. So let's try it, and let's see what we think. Thanks for being here. Miss Lynette is saying it is good to go as it is. I love it. Mom is chiming in. All right, let's trim this down, y'all. I love it. I love audience participation. All right, I always start with 1 just in case I don't like it. So remember how I skipped and went around? Everywhere I skip, y'all, that's where I'm going to add 1 of these. All right. So let me place 1 here. So you can see it. All right, so there it is. If we add the leaves right there, just like that. Okay, and then let's go ahead and try the eucalyptus because I'm thinking, I don't know if I like that. So I don't want it to overwhelm my ribbon. So we're going to cut 1 of these. This is why sometimes when I'm creating, I'll have like leftover pieces. All right, this one didn't have 1, so I'm going to trim this off. I don't know why it didn't have anything on it, so I'm just trimming that little stick. Okay. All right, so here is the leaf. Oh, I'm sorry. I still have Miss Diane's comment up. All right, so there we go. But I want to see what the eucalyptus is going to look like. So let's see. I've got to turn it towards me first, y'all, because I can't see what I'm doing. All right, so there is the eucalyptus. I hope y'all can see it right there. I don't want really it to extend that far, so I'm going to cut this down. I have a certain look in my mind, y'all. Okay, let me see what one looks like. It needs two, so let me put these two together. Thank you, Miss Trina. All right, so y'all, I don't think I'm feeling that. Can y'all see it? And it might be because it's on that red ribbon too. And you know what? I put it on the wrong ribbon. Hold on. It's supposed to go on the green. I did it on purpose, y'all. Do y'all see how I coordinated that? Everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. Look at that. But guess what? I'm going to tell y'all a secret. That wasn't even in my original plan. However, when I start designing, God always helps me. All right. So I definitely like it on the green better. All right. Let's put the leaves back now that I have it on the right one. Again, I can't see, so let me turn it around. Yep, red on green. There y'all go. That's how we do it. And see, had we had the green, we would put the green on the red. All right, I want y'all to look at that real fast. And I'm going to go grab, I have one more set of these leaves that are a little bit smaller. Let me see if they're up here. I think they're up here. Because guess what? Miss Kathy reminded me that I have smaller leaves. Remember that, Miss Kathy? We were on a live during class, and I was trying to figure out how I wanted to embellish, and Miss Kathy told me something that I had in my stash that I didn't even remember I had. All right, so hey, Donzel, you made it. Look at there, Donzel. I had to extend the live to make sure you could do our YouTube update at the end. So we're almost done, not ready yet, but I'm glad you made it. Thank you. All right, so watch this, y'all. I love the leaves, but I don't love how big these are. So let's remove that. I'm going to move it off the table because we're not going to use that either. So let's put this away. This is how it happens, y'all. Welcome to my world when I'm designing. So one of the things that I love to teach is that you don't know what you're going to need until you start making it. So it's better to have more options. All right, so I'm putting that away. All right, so let's go back to the green right here. And y'all, look at this one. This one is a little bit smaller. I don't know if y'all can see that. And I think it's going to work a lot better. So let's trim it to where we only have about 2. So I'm going to have to cut it. I'll zoom you out while I'm cutting it. This is what it looks like. It's a whole pick here. So I'm going to trim it down. And I think I want to see what 2 would look like because this is going to be too much. I already know it, but I'm going to try it before I cut it. Oh, maybe not. All right, take a look before I cut it. We can always put it back. All right, look at that. The smaller one. I'm going to hold it up a little bit. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I feel like it's still taking over my ribbon, so let's cut it. Thanks, Donzel. Today was a blue day. All right, so I'm going to take one of these out. And now, here we go. Just kind of tuck it right in there so y'all can see. Oh, yeah, look at there. That did it. Can you see the difference? Yep, there we go, y'all. It's a winner. All right, winner, winner. Okay, let's do it. So let's go ahead and add these. I'm going to first get them prepped. I had a few pieces already cut into twos from last time, so let's trim these down. We only need 3. So I think we can just use these right here because we're going to put this everywhere we have the green. Yes, that's right. The 2 is enough. All right. So let's go ahead and get these added in. Just like so. And they're not going to go anywhere. They're going to stay right there where we want them. We'll have a leftover that we can use for our next project. Creative Circle, I'd already pulled some of these, so I'm glad I had this in mind. Didn't have to worry about remembering this time, Miss Kathy. So this way we can still see our beautiful ribbon while adding our embellishments. All right, and then we have one more. So we'll do this one that's already in 2. Oh, it's starting to thunder. Uh-oh. You know, it's been storming a lot lately. And yesterday, I don't think it stormed any, but I noticed the weather cooled off. It was like 84 degrees. And all of a sudden, I was getting chilly in the house. So I could tell. I was like, oh, it must have cooled off outside. All right. I think we are done, y'all. So let me clean this up. Then I'll show you what it looks like because Miss Trina wants to see it. And then after the live is over, I'll definitely take a picture for you. All right. So we used a good bit today, didn't we? Let's put these ornaments here. All right, y'all ready? So here it is. Look at there. Let me hold it the right way so y'all can see it. I'm going to try to tilt it so you can see it without that light. And then all the gorgeous details of how we embellished. Isn't that amazing? Truly, truly amazing. Oh, y'all are so good. Thank you. So let's talk collections for a minute. We were saying that if this ends up being a wreath that you're interested in, you can comment the word sold followed by wreath. And I will send over an invoice to you for this design because I have not listed it on the website yet. Oh, Mom, thank you. Mom said another beautiful masterpiece. Wow. Y'all are making me feel so good. Thank you. I see fantastic. Here, let's pop them up. We don't usually get to do that anymore. Look at there. My brother said fantastic. Thank you, my brother. Donzel says love it. Thank you. And Miss Kathy says beautiful. Miss Trina, it is beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My mom says another beautiful masterpiece. There's her comment. Look at Melissa. She's in love with it. Melissa, did you drop your phone? Miss Valerie says she loves it. Oh, thanks, Miss Lynette. It came out so beautiful. And Donzel, you might get one of the comments of the night with my mom. I love it. You are the best wreath maker. Wow, that is awesome. Y'all are blessing me so much. Thank you. So we were talking about collections, right? So let's say you order this wreath. And I'm going to scoot up. You order this wreath. I wish I had my stand, y'all, but it's in the... Oh, wait, I do have a stand. Hold on. Let me get the stand. we can use this stand that I craft on sometimes. Let's see if y'all can still see it. Brother, you are too funny. All right. That is too funny. My brother said Aretha Franklin. Ha ha ha. All right, let me finish cleaning this and then I'll show y'all. Okay. So let me put it on this side. Hope y'all can still kind of see it. Hold on, let me put it on my back table back here. That way I can still see y'all. All right, can y'all see that? Okay. I really wanted it beside me though. But that'll do for now, and I might move it up in just a minute. Okay. Let's see. That's better. That's what creativity does, and it's wonderful. This wreath reminds me of Jill. Oh, yeah. I can see that too, like the texture of it. Yeah, I can see that too. I'm gonna move my glue, y'all. Let me move a few things because I think I want to put it like right here. Just trying to get it out of the way, but close. Yeah, this will work. I'm gonna leave it right here. Okay, y'all can see that, right? Okay, so imagine you have this wreath hanging on your door. Yeah, no. Only thing, of course, you can't see the full wreath the way I'm doing it. I'll bring my other stand in next time and it'll do what I'm wanting it to do. But let's say you purchase this wreath and you wanted a coordinating bow. So if you needed another bow, we could absolutely create a bow for you, just like this one, that you could hang on your candlestick, your lantern. You can hang it even on your door, your tree, wherever you want to place it. Okay, so I want you to keep in mind that is an option. But also, I wanted to give you some other ideas because I've been working on collections. And if you're in my private group, you heard me talk about this recently. So I was thinking of other things that I could turn this into. So y'all look, I made the matching coasters. Look at there. So it's winter and you have your hot chocolate, your hot tea, whatever it is, and you want to have a set of the coasters that match your wreath. Guess what? These are now listed on the website. Okay. So the coasters to match. I think I have my water. Let's put my water on top. So there we go. I can have my coaster. You like that, Miss Kathy? I know, right? So there's my coaster with my water. Or if I had my coffee, I would put my coffee in there. Also, there is an ornament. I didn't have one in here with me, but if you wanted this exact design on an ornament that you can order, that is also available on the website to help add to your theme. So if this is your theme and you're going with the red, the green, the white, the believe in Christmas, and you wanted matching pieces, we have coaster, we have ornament. And then I want to show you one more thing that I made right before the live because I was already working anyway. Y'all know I recently added pillow covers. So look, you can grab the matching pillow cover. And guess what? Now you can have your couch, have the pillows that have the same design as your wreath that's on your front door. Or if you're like me and I hang wreaths inside of my home, you can have the pillow cover on your couch matching the wreath that has the same design. You can have the ornament hanging on your tree and then the coaster as you're sitting down entertaining or just enjoying your tea. So what do y'all think about that? Isn't that amazing? So I did add these new products to the website. You are welcome to check all of these out. Let me see if I can find the fast way to get there. And then I will be listing the wreath. It is not there yet. So it is coming. I wasn't sure what all we were going to use. So I had to wait, y'all, before adding them. All right, so let's do it this way. Let's go here. So what do y'all think about that? Is that pretty cool or what? All right, so let's do coaster. And I think it's raining here too. I hear it. And I will be back to the screen where I can see your comments in just a second, y'all. All right, I have ornament first. Let's do ornament. I don't think I published those others. I'm going to have to publish those. They're sitting on my other computer. And oh, okay. Thank you, Miss Lynette. Let me go ahead and put Miss Lynette's idea. Yes. And we can do the mug, Miss Lynette. You are absolutely right. So I will add the mug as well. All right, this is the ornament. I've got to publish. It's on my other computer, so I can't grab it from here. So if you're interested right now in coaster, you can just put sold coaster. If you're interested in the pillow cover, you can put sold pillow cover. If you're interested in a mug, thanks, Miss Lynette, you can put sold mug. If you're interested in the wreath, you can comment sold wreath. And then the ornament is linked in the comments for you. That is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Let me go back and make sure because I was missing some of your comments. Thank y'all so very much. So I wanted to have things that coordinate just about Donzel. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you, Donzel. Give me about 2 more minutes because I know you probably have things to do too. And I hadn't planned to stay on here this long. I get excited and y'all make me stay on here longer. Mom knows that feeling. I wanted to have additional pieces that you could use to complement what you're already purchasing. So I'm going to try to do that each time I'm making a wreath. Just like if you were here Sunday, I showed this wreath. Let me grab this one. This is also new to the shop. We made this in the creative circle. Look at there, y'all. Right here. Look at that one. And this one is a gorgeous Merry Christmas buffalo plaid design. Yep, Mom, you get it. That's why I knew. So I did the same thing for this one. So there is a tumbler on the website. If you're interested in the Merry Christmas buffalo plaid in the same print, there is a tumbler. You can grab an ornament. You can grab coasters. I did have one. Let me grab it. I'm going to slide this over for a second. Let me show you the coaster. So look, y'all, there's the coaster. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, so totally different way to decorate to give y'all some ideas, especially those who said that they are still thinking about it. So there's our coaster for this one. And then look what I found in my stash, Miss Kathy and everyone. We might have to do a centerpiece. Look at there. I had the little pan, the pail. So we might be making something beautiful for Christmas in this. So lots of ways you can decorate together. Okay, so that's what I want to help you all do. All right. Any questions before we do our subscriber count? And we had so much fun making this one Sunday in the Creative Circle. I don't know if y'all see all the gorgeous detail, but we had a lot of fun making this one. So this is brand new to the shop. If you're interested in the buffalo plaid, this one is on the website. I can drop that link in the comments. Just let me know, okay? All right, what questions do you have while Donzel is getting us ready for our subscriber count? I will go ahead and tell you we did not get to do our count last week because we were not here due to the weather. Y'all, it rained last Tuesday, didn't it? But I will say 2 weeks ago, let me go back because we worked hard, y'all. 2 weeks ago, if I remember correctly, we had 932. We went from 920 to 932. And then once we see what the numbers are today, then I'll come back and tell you where we were last Tuesday. I believe I remember correctly. All right. So where do you think we are today while Donzel's getting us ready? Yep, there's the drum roll. Thank you, Donzel. He said he loves both of the wreaths. We are working on 1,000 subscribers over on YouTube. And yes, we're going to meet that goal before December 31st, 2025, because of people like Miss Diane Chapman who showed up today. And if you haven't already subscribed over on YouTube, make sure you go ahead and do so. I would love to have you a part of our community. If you're on Facebook, you can type !YouTube, and that is the fast way to go ahead and get subscribed. Let me grab that right now. So Facebook people, I tried to make it super simple. Just type !YouTube, and it will give you in your messenger, I believe, or it will comment to you. I forget which way it will do it, but it will basically give you the link. It may give that link to you right there. Okay. So make sure you type that. And then if you're on YouTube, all you have to do is just pop out of this live, click the subscribe button, and you are all set and ready to go. All right, Donzel, I'm ready. We have lots of drum rolls. So my brother is guessing 940. And shout out to the No Shortcuts community again for helping us meet our goal for the month of June. I think the goal was 932. And we met that goal of 932. So shout out to that community. So we went from 920 to 932 2 Tuesdays ago. And then if I'm not mistaken, I have to go back and look on my document. Last Tuesday, we were sitting at roughly 9. We went from 932 to 942. So we gained 10 more. And then today, oh, I love it. Miss Kathy says 955. All right. Donzel says we're sitting at 952. Oh my gosh. Y'all, we met our goal for the month of July. Our goal was 949. And one of my coaches, she told me, she said, go ahead and let's make your goal 950. So we were on a call last week and she changed it to 950. So Coach Chris, if you should see this, I want you to know we met our goal. So can y'all clap? Let's celebrate. Oh my goodness. So brother, that's 932 to 952 in 2 weeks. We have gained 20 new subscribers. We are 48 away from our goal of 1,000, y'all. I think we can do it. What do y'all think? And I've been working super, super hard. So if you are not over on YouTube, make sure you head over there. I've been adding content every day. And I am so thankful for all of you. I think we've had 13,000 views in the last 28 days. And I am so excited for all of the amazing things God is doing for us over there. So if you're not over there with us yet, make sure you join us because guess what? We will celebrate. We have a huge celebration coming when we reach that 1,000. And I want you to be right here because you're going to help me. We've been doing this together. And so we're going to celebrate together. So 48 more people, we can definitely do it. If you'll tell someone about A Touch of Faith over on YouTube, I would love to have as many people as we can on our next live. I think today we got up to about 14, and I'm so thrilled for each and every one of you who stopped by to tune in while we made this gorgeous, beautiful wreath for Christmas in July. And guess what? We're going to be making even more gorgeous, beautiful designs. So What questions do y'all have before we head out? I'm going to stand up our coaster right there. And here is our pillow cover. Let's put our pillow cover right there so you can see everything. So these are all the new products that we have. And then keep in mind, we also have that ornament as well. And thanks to Miss Lynette, we will also have mugs. Oh, goodness, y'all. You can't see it because of the light. There we go. All right. Y'all have any final questions, thoughts, comments? Yes, we can do it. Y'all are absolutely right. Part 3. Okay, Donzel. Donzel wants to continue. Are you saying you want to continue the Believe in Christmas? Donzel, is that what you're asking? Because if we do Believe in Christmas, again, we can keep going. We have other items that I didn't make that we can make for sure. So y'all let me know. All right, let me think on that and see. And we'll see what we come up with. Love that idea. So yay. All right, anything else? And I will write that down, Donzel. I will not forget that, okay? Let's see. I love it. Miss Lynette says, as sets, the wreath, the coasters, the mug with the pillowcase. Yeah, absolutely. We can do an entire bundle too. So we'll do that as well. For anyone who just wants to do one click and add all of those items, sell it as a set. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Y'all are giving me things to do. I love it. Did y'all have fun today? Because I had a blast, and thank you for being here. Like I always tell you all, I absolutely am truly amazed and overwhelmed in a good way by all of you choosing A Touch of Faith. And I appreciate you for being a member of my community. Some of you are customers. Some of you are private group members where you subscribe to my teaching part of my business. And I just appreciate you. Some of you are family, your friends, your church members, co-workers, whatever the relationship is. I really appreciate you all so much. And some of you I've never even met before, but you are subscribers, you're followers of A Touch of Faith, and that means the world to me. And so I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you do to push me forward and to support this business endeavor that God gave me. I'm truly blessed and thankful for each and every one of you. Okay. All right. Did I leave anything out? And we will be back on Saturday for more great content. So make sure you stay connected to the page. I don't want you to miss anything that we may have in store for each of you. All right, if that is it, I think we're done. So we're going to, let's see. Oh, thank you, Miss Trina. She says, thank you for allowing us to share in you creating such beautiful creations. I appreciate that because I know oftentimes y'all just see the finished product and you don't really get to see the behind the scenes. So thank you for allowing me to share. And I'm happy to do that. And you're welcome. Yes, ma'am. Miss Kathy says, have a blessed evening, everyone. All right. So I think we're done. So we're going to head out now and enjoy my beautiful outro, my theme song that my brother, Jerry Midas Hardison, the maestro, put together for me. He produced it along with Brandon Stevens. So we're going to listen to that tune on the way out. And don't forget, y'all, go look for something good because that's where God is. And don't forget, God's got me. God's got you, and we've got this. Have an amazing rest of your night. I love y'all so much. See you soon. Bye, everyone.